7 years in more than 70 countries, and that's been quite. I'm sure you didn't learn all the languages, but we're not going to talk about that. What I'm interested in is when did you start and why? Because I can imagine that this addiction has a starting point somewhere.
Yeah, I like to call it a clean addiction.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm a very keen scout. I'm very into scouting. I don't know, I think it's pathfinding in German, scouting. And I went to a scout camp when I was 15, and I've never met anyone from any other countries in the world. This was the first time for me. I was a London lad on a camp with all my friends from the UK, kind of going, what do we do? This is very confusing. And then there was a group from Finland next to me, and I thought it would be quite interesting to go and say hello. So I went over there and I was like, hi, how's it going? And the Finnish culture are very shy. I didn't know this. No one said hello. So that was my first cultural interaction. And as I was walking away, I was like, oh, that was worth a go. And then someone at the back just said, oh, moi, hello. And I was like, yes. And then after that, I became friends with the whole group. And they invited me to come and visit them in Finland. I was a bit nervous because my mum said I couldn't go. But my dad was like, it's not Somalia, you're not going to get kidnapped by pirates. You know, Finnish people are very friendly. Yeah. You'll have a great time. But my mum was trying to stop me from going. I had €100 savings for a bike, and I spent it all on my Ryanair flight. Love Ryanair, fantastic airline, so cheap. And I flew out to visit all of them. All of their families opened up their houses to me. I was very young, 15, so it was very scary travelling for the first time. But I learned so much from that trip, travelling all around Finland for 1 month over Christmas, going into their homes, learning about their culture, learning how they live. And after that trip, I was like, wow, this is one country, just one. I could do this all around the world, staying with people, learning about cultures. And after that, yeah, it's been about over 70 countries now. I have no money, it's all doing it very cheap, very affordable. Sometimes I have to sell my things to book flights, but this is my addiction. Yeah. And that's how I started, how I got into travel.
Okay, and